Hello, boomers. Today we're going to do a franchise review on Baskin Robbins Ice Cream. Deal or ripoff? Who doesn't like ice cream? I can remember when I was in high school, we used to go down and I was playing football at the time, so I could eat. And we used to go down to the Baskin Robbins and they used to have this deal where you could buy a bucket with like 10 scoops of ice cream, 3 bananas, all kinds of toppings. I forget what it was called, but it was huge. And we would try to see who could eat it the fastest. Not whether or not we could eat it, but which one of us could eat it the fastest. Talk about it, brain freeze. Anyway, I digress. Baskin Robbins is a good franchise for those who want to operate a popular franchise but are looking for a great value. So we're going to give it the best ice cream franchise to own. But the question is it worth it? The pros are there's a lower franchise and investment cost than most, franchisee development and veteran incentives, which we like, training and advisory services provided. The cons are specific site requirements and high royalty and advertising fees. Baskin Robbins doesn't require millions of dollars of initial investment, high net worth, or large amounts of liquid cash available to open one of their stores. This makes it easier for people from a modest background to own a franchise. They're owned by Inspire Brands, and as an applicant, you'll need to demonstrate leadership skills to fit their passion for operational excellence and customer satisfaction. You'll also want to show the corporate team that you understand local store marketing and brand building. Finally, you'll need to meet their financial requirements. The franchise fee is $25,000 for a 20-year term. They have a development incentive program, though, which new franchisees can get the franchise for a 50% lower cost for the initial 20-year term of $12,500 plus a 10-year payment plan for the balance. The development incentive also gives new franchisees lower royalty rates that range from 0% for the first year and slowly increase to 4.9% in the fifth year. You have to have a net worth of $200,000 and $100,000 in liquid cash to invest in the business. The initial investment is going to be anywhere from about $100,000 to $400,000, while the ongoing fees are 5.9% of gross sales as a royalty fee and an advertising fee of 5% of gross sales. So we're talking 11% of your gross is going to go back to the corporation, on top of insurance, rent, employees, product, losses, yada, yada. Training. They have several types of training available for franchisees. You go through a 3-week education program consisting of live, in store, technical training, instructor led classroom training, and an online learning session of the management system, as well as mentoring and skill building courses. In addition to this, franchisees get access to Baskin Robbins advisory system, where they can share their thoughts and opinions about the brand and their experience to get professional input and advice about any issue they might have. Baskin Robbins franchisees can either develop a new shop or buy an existing one. If you want to sell yours, Baskin Robbins helps you market your location for sale and evaluate and approve buyers. At this writing, there are some 30 stores for sale in the country, and sometimes they're paired with Dunkin' Donuts. And I put in my blog the website to check that out. In order to purchase an existing store, you must put down a minimum 10% and demonstrate verifiable liquid assets of 30% of the price. Financing. Although Baskin Robbins doesn't finance, they've taken significant steps to ease the process of financing your franchise investment. To help you get started, they've developed relationships with several preferred lenders who offer competitive and flexible financing options. And you can look up these in the blog. So what can I make? Is it really worth owning one of these things? The average Baskin Robbins ice cream store brings in about $360,000 a year gross sales, which basically means you may be buying yourself more of a job than an investment, as your net profit will be 10% of that number at best, or $36,000 for a year. That's about $3,000 a month. If you can live on that, That's what you can expect. Now, if you buy one that's combines with a Subway, you can add another 400 grand average to your gross. So now you can maybe live on 76,000 a year. So unless you plan on buying several of these franchises, don't plan on getting rich. However, you'll be selling ice cream, so you maybe get fat. But buying one of these franchises is definitely not a get rich quick plan, but it's also not a ripoff. I mean, who doesn't like ice cream? So that's it for today, Boomers. Have a good one, and I'll see you on the flip. Brian Tong, Boomer Life out.